I just hope coach adds certain plays to the packages that I usually run. So I mean, now defenses, they know I can throw a little bit. So when I come in the game, they won't just expect run.
How about a double shotgun formation? Would that be
Yeah, we just trying to talk to coach about getting me and Corey on the field at the same time, but we haven't convinced him yet to do it.
You're still campaigning for that, huh?
Yeah, we still are.
You can run a little bit, then you can get in some of those empty sets we were in the other day and get them scattered everywhere, and find a way to get shook loose on a Q draw or some sort. I think he got loose on the zone read a couple of times. Ran the zone himself a couple of times, and he even scrambled out some. He needs to pull it down and run when he's not sure. We tell Corey to throw it away, and tee it up again. But when a guy like Dion, he's got the field scattered everywhere, and he's got a chance. He needs to take off with it.
Does Dion remind you of anybody?
He reminds me a lot of our last dual threat guy, Omar. He reminds me of Omar. They're both quiet, unassuming type guys, and both have the same type talents. I wouldn't say one was better than the other, and I think Dion may be a little faster running, but Omar was real decisive running. When it was time, he'd take off. They both throw it.
Shoot, we won, so it wasn't too bad for me, man. But shoot, I hated it over there on the sideline, just from a personal standpoint, just not getting to play, because that's the first time in my life I've ever had to just sit out for something like that, man. So I hated it, completely, fully, but also at the same time excited for the win. Their D-line was pretty good, rushing the passer and stuff like that. So, at the same time that happens, maybe it was a blessing, because Dion used his legs a lot to get away from that rush. So, you can look at it a bunch of different ways, man. So, I mean, hopefully, it won't ever happen again to me, but, maybe it worked out for the best that day. I'm a changed person, after sitting out that game. It really changed my outlook on things. It really it changed my thought process about the entire way I'm going to approach football, the entire way I'm going to approach things from now on around this until I leave this place.
Played some big games this year with Georgia and everything, and that's the only time I really got to see them play. But just flipping through the channels, and when I watched them, I think they looked like a solid team. I think they're a really good team, and I mean, it's Sun Belt play. You can never take Sun Belt play for granted. I mean, this conference has definitely taken leaps and bounds since when I was a freshman. So I think everyone in this conference is really good. I mean, they potential to show up any weekend. So we can't take FAU lightly at all.